Hey, teenagers, young people, thank you. Thank you for coming back again and again. It's been a beautiful journey, okay? Beautiful journey of just doing some of these videos in the studio and getting things across. In today's world, we are able to reach quite a lot, right? Just by sitting in one place. This is fantastic. And please feel free to share this to some of your friends. I know recently one of the girls said, "Sir, you talked about something like this, can I forward this to my friend who's struggling with a similar scenario, with a similar situation?" I just said, sure, feel free to do it. You don't have to ask permission, wherever you want to share, whatever you want to do, the videos are there, just use it, no problem, in a place. We're talking about 4 principles about purity, right? The first one we talked about is looking back. And the last episode we talked about looking around. And the third very important principle is looking ahead. Look back, look around, and look ahead. See, it's very important for us to look ahead because I have to see where is that place of my purpose. What is God leading me to that place? You will be in that place of purity because you have something in your mind. You have captured what God has for you. You believe in what the purpose that the Lord has for you. You believe in the destiny that the Lord has for you. Please understand this. Please understand this. Some of these principles that we are talking about, we don't focus so much on the destination, but we focus on the direction, right? So in that direction to your destinations, for example, you want to become, the top CEO of a company. Maybe you want to become an engineer. You want to become a doctor. But see yourself with some purpose. Look ahead. If I have to fulfill and come to that place, I just can't play around. I need to look ahead. I can't play around. As I'm looking ahead, there's another aspect. As I look ahead, there would be certain scenarios that's going to come. Yesterday, I took 2 of my boys who just entering college. I took them out for lunch. And there's no free lunch. No, that's jokingly I say that. But we took them out for lunch and we talked about college. We talked about some of the scenarios and I did something very interesting. I brought one of my other boy who just finished college and brought him alongside for lunch so that I told him beforehand and said, can you share some of these principles? I didn't tell him what principles. I said, I'll ask you some questions and you share from your own journey of what you have learned. And he shared very beautifully. It's almost like an interview. We were sitting there in the restaurant. I said, here we have Mr. So-and-so, and he has finished his college, so he's going to now share from his wisdom. We did that in a restaurant, we didn't have cameras, nothing like that. It was just pretending and just having some humor, having some fun. But he shared so beautifully. And I told my boys, and I just said, as you're looking ahead, do these 4 questions. Things that I will not do, things that I will do, things that I can do, and things that I cannot do. If you have seen some of these older episodes, I have talked about this in detail in some of the older episodes. Now, as you look ahead, you need to be very strong in your place of convictions. So they're just entering college, and I said, maybe this might be a scenario. Maybe what if a girl comes and say, "Oh, I love you so much," and things like that. How you're going to respond? How you're going to react? What is your conviction? Or maybe there's a boy coming there and say, "Hey, bro, come on, have some drugs," or come, let's go for a smoke, and let's do this, let's do that. How are you going to respond? It's not that some of those scenarios are not going to come, or sometimes it's not that it will come. No, sometimes it might come, sometimes it may not come, but you get prepared. So look back, look around, and look ahead. Look ahead to the things that God has for you. Please remember, in your looking ahead, remember this very important principle. He has His hand over you. The Lord has His hand over you. He's not going to give up on you. No matter how many times you fall, He's not going to give up on you. Lovely talking to you guys. Lovely talking to you girls. Lovely talking to you. May God bless you. Thank you for coming back again and again. I'll see you, the 4th principle. I'll see you in the next episode.